So we have a big game getting added to Xbox Game Pass this month, but also a really big game that is going to be leaving this month as well. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today I want to talk about Xbox Game Pass this month, January 2022, because this is the first month of 2022 for Xbox Game Pass, which honestly doesn't really mean a whole lot. It just means it's the first year of Xbox Game Pass updates. We're going to be seeing some games obviously leaving as per usual, but also some games are going to be added on to the service. So I always like to talk about Xbox Game Pass and some of the changes that are kind of happening because I love the service. This is not a paid video or a sponsored video or an advertisement or whatever you want to call this. This is just a guy that's a gamer that really thinks Xbox Game Pass is a sweet deal. And I don't know, man. If you have an Xbox console and you don't have Xbox Game Pass, you're missing out. I mean, to me, it's a really good deal. I still can't fathom, I say this every time we talk about it, I don't know how Microsoft is not like losing tons and tons of money from Xbox Game Pass because it's that good of a deal. It's great for us, but in my head, I can't figure out the business side of things because I would imagine that it would probably hurt Microsoft financially to some extent. I don't mean hurt in the sense, obviously they're a large, company, but you know what I mean, right? In the sense that, they're taking a loss. I don't know what the profits or the losses are. All I know is for us, the fans, the gamers, it's a great deal. So let's talk about Xbox Game Pass, what we're going to be seeing and all that good stuff. So there's stuff that's actually available today. We're going to talk about that first. So we have Gorogoa. I don't know how to pronounce it. I have no idea how to pronounce it. But it says basically winner of debut game at the BAFTA Games Awards. It's basically an elegant evolution of the puzzle genre, told through a beautifully hand-drawn story designed and illustrated by Jason Roberts. And then we have Olaja. I don't know these games honestly, but this one here is basically a man shipwrecked, then trapped in the mysterious country of Terraphage. Armed with a legendary harpoon, he and other castaways try to leave this hostile country to return to their homelands. And then finally, for today anyways, we have the Pedestrian, which is a 2.5D side-scrolling puzzle platformer set in a dynamic world with stunning graphics and challenging puzzles, where you will arrange and reconnect public signs to explore and advance through each engaging environment. I'm just reading guys the descriptions because I have no idea what these games are. Personally, I've never heard of them. But then we also have a coming soon. So we have Ember without an E, so EMBR. Basically, you fight fires with friends for profit in an unpredictable and frantic multiplayer game. And then we also have Outer Wilds, which is going to be coming on January 6th. It is worth noting that Ember, if that's how you pronounce it right, EMBR, is going to be coming January 6th as well. But interestingly enough, we got a really, really big game coming on January 6th to Xbox Game Pass, console and PC, through EA Play. EA Play is, of course, also a part of Xbox Game Pass. If you have Xbox Game Pass, you have access to EA Play. And that is Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. Yes, Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, which has Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, all those games that have been remastered and optimized for 4K Ultra HD. Those games, including the single player based content and over 40 DLC from all three games. All of that is coming to Xbox Game Pass. This game just came out like not that long ago. I don't even remember exactly when it came out, but it was not that long ago at all. And to me, that's just freaking crazy, dude. That is absolutely insane because that is a massive game to be added. I actually still haven't played it. I never played the original Mass Effect games, so maybe I'll play through them. I don't think I'm going to do like a YouTube playthrough. If anything, I might play through them casually over on Twitch or something. So if you guys ever want to tune into that, check that out and all that good stuff. But besides that, January 13th, we also have Spelunky 2 coming to console and PC on January 13th, which is basically a challenging roguelike platformer, and it's kind of cool. I haven't really played it. I think I tried the demo for the first game, if I remember correctly. I don't fully remember if it was that game or a different game that I'm thinking about, but the game, if I remember correctly, is pretty cool. It looks cool. Again, I haven't really played through a whole lot, so again, if you have Xbox Game Pass, it's free to try out, so you might as well. And then we have the Anacrusis, if I'm pronouncing that right, which is a game preview. So this is available also also on day one with Xbox Game Pass. It's going to be a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You basically team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. That's basically what's going on there. Then we also have some DLC and game updates. We always have, DLC game updates. We also have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate perks. So if you are an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, then you get certain perks. For example, we had that Halo Infinite weapons pack. It was I think it was for the Warthog as well. From the right, I think it was like a green, black and green AR or something. Anyway, so we got Minecraft New Year's celebration through January 17th, and then we also have Apex Legends Rig Helmet Weapon Charm. It's going to be available January 5th, and then Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis January member monthly bonus, which I guess will give you a bunch of stuff like NHAF scape dolls times 5. You'll also have photon chunks times 50 and different things like that as well. This is also, they said, your last chance to claim the Back for Blood Battle Hardened bundle and the Halo Infinite Past Tense MA40 AR bundle, which is the one I was just talking about. We did a video on that when it first kind of came out. So you better go claim those because those are going to be gone soon. Now, unfortunately, there's a couple things leaving, which really makes me sad. Honestly, it really does. Unfortunately, because one of them is a pretty big game. I'm only sad because I feel like this is going to miss certain opportunities to introduce this game to more people, but we'll get to that one in a second. First off, we have Desperados 3, Ghost of a Tale, Mount and Blade Warband, Pandemic, Yeek, if I'm pronouncing that right, YIIK, a post-mortem RPG is what it's called. And finally, the one that I'm disappointed about is Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, personally, does it affect me? No, it doesn't, because I own the game. Of course, I'm a massive Kingdom Hearts fan. If you guys been around the channel long enough, you know I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. And that's why it kind of makes me sad, is because having Kingdom Hearts part of Game Pass allowed more people to kind of be introduced to Kingdom Hearts, right? And Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 and the 2.8 bundles, I know that sounds very complicated, but basically it was a bunch of different, original Kingdom Hearts games. It was like 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, a bunch of different games, some cutscenes for a couple other ones, all that good stuff. Those were on Xbox Game Pass, and they actually that's not a word, they left a couple months ago, and that was a little bit sad. And I said at the time, hey, well, at least you got Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, not for long. You have pretty much 10 days, 11 days at the time of recording this to play Kingdom Hearts 3 if you haven't already, part of Xbox Game Pass. Now, I know not everybody's probably into those games, but I'm begging you, try it out before it leaves. If you like it, go back and play the other games. Now, it is kind of weird, I will say. It might be a little bit weird to play Kingdom Hearts 3 first. It's not a huge deal, but there's a lot of storyline that gets tied up in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's basically the conclusion of the Xehanort saga, which is basically all the Kingdom Hearts games leading up until Kingdom Hearts 3, and then whatever comes next is going to be a brand new saga. So in that sense, it'd be kind of weird to play through Kingdom Hearts 3 first, but at the same time, it's not a big deal. You get a little bit of a feel for the game. Obviously, for me, ideally, I would say play the games in order of release. So start with Kingdom Hearts 1. That would be my recommendation. But if you haven't played them, at least try Kingdom Hearts 3 a little bit if you like it. Maybe backtrack. Obviously, there's certain mechanics not there in the first games, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting. I'm basically going on a massive Kingdom Hearts rant in this kind of ending of our video, so I'm gonna leave it at that. If you have any questions about Kingdom Hearts, though, please let me know in the comments, because I would gladly help you guys get into the series, because I myself was late to the party, and I'm just really stoked that I jumped into the series. And I became a massive fan. I became such a massive fan, it almost instantly became one of my favorite games of all time. And I am just head over heels for that series now. It's unexplainable, man. If you know, you know. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like so more people can see it. Subscribe so you guys never miss any future content. We talk about games, play games here on the channel. And I hope you guys are staying safe, staying well. Happy New Year. Here's to a great start of 2022 and hopefully the rest of 2022 as well. And until the next one, my friends, game on. Thanks for watching.